actually a workout video with Brianna Turner and Caitlin Clark. Now, this is the first video where we've seen two players working out together from this team, so I want to live react to it with you guys. So obviously Coach KP is there. I feel like he never leaves the gym. You have Caitlin coming across the screen for a three. It looks like with all of these, they're working on a screen and roll with Brianna.
Just when you thought the WNBA drama had taken a breather, the chaos came roaring back, and guess who is in the eye of the storm again? You guessed it. Angel Reese, her former teammate Brianna Turner, was recently spotted putting in work with none other than Caitlin Clark in Indiana. And let's just say Angel is not exactly clapping in celebration. The internet exploded, and honestly, this plot twist has everything. Petty feuds, old grudges, and enough jealousy to fuel an entire reality. TV season. Brianna Turner has officially distanced herself from the melodrama and magnetic field of ego surrounding Angel Reese. And what's more, she is doing it with style by linking up with Caitlin Clark. And let's be real, that's like leaving a chaotic house party and walking into a luxury spa. The difference in vibes is night and day. Suddenly Turner is thriving. Go figure, choosing professionalism and skill over noise and nonsense seems to be a winning strategy.
Oh, lads, it's looking like the Indiana Fever have signed a perfect player to have beside Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Dwana Bonner, Tasha Howard, Sophie Cunningham, Lexi Hull. Who else? Sydney Colson still on this team, Damaris Dantas, and whoever they drafted second.
Now picture Angel Reese sitting somewhere, probably scrolling through Instagram jaw clenched, watching her former teammate get cozy with the very player she has been throwing passive-aggressive shade at since their college days. If jealousy were a sport, Reese would be going for gold. Right now, she always fancied herself as the main character, the face of the league. Yet here is Turner choosing Caitlin Clark over the Bayou Barbie bravado.
And of course you have Caitlin, she had such a phenomenal rookie season, so many great accolades. And I think the jumping from season 1 to season 2 players can also make a really big jump. So I'm excited to see her growth from year 1 and year 2. And she hasn't reached her ceiling yet either, so I'm really excited to watch her growth as well.
Let's be honest, Reese likely assumed Brianna would remain loyal, applauding her drama, basking in her shadow, and feeding her narrative. Instead, Turner took the first train out and headed straight to Indiana, where the energy is high, the chemistry is real, and the focus is on basketball, not side eyes and social media spats. It is almost as if people want to win and not just trend. Watching Caitlin and Brianna hit the gym together was not just wholesome, it was symbolic. It showed who was about the game and who was about the games their workout was. Clean, focused, and collaborative, you could feel the synergy. Meanwhile, Angel's game lately has felt like someone performing a monologue. No one asked for complete with dramatic pauses over the top reactions and barely any actual delivery.
Angel Reese, 3-on-3. Let's go! Hey, we back like we never left. Angel Reese in the post. Gonna work number 5. Shake and bake. Earthquake. Bang! Hey, Angel, you had all off season to get in the lab, fix your lamps, but what did you do? More podcasting.
And we cannot forget the visual blow this is to Angel Reese's public image. The girl who declared herself the face of women's basketball is now the one watching from the sidelines while her teammates align themselves with the real game changer. Caitlin Clark is the one building bridges, forming alliances, and lifting her team. And now Turner along the way. Reese, on the other hand, is left with the same tired antics and a shrinking inner circle. You just know. Reese saw that footage of Turner and Clark and immediately went into damage control mode, probably typing a vague tweet like "loyalty hits different" or prepping a carefully posed photo dump with some moody lighting to distract the timeline. But let's be honest, we all saw what happened, and more importantly, so did the rest of the league.
How are you feeling about being in Indiana and joining the team?
I'm really excited. I followed a lot of these players throughout their college careers and professional careers, so it's kind of like full circle moment to be on the same team with a lot of these players again.
Tell me what it was like what went into your decision to come here and join what's being built here at the theater?
I think that the front office and the staff just really had a vision in place, and I felt that I could really complement their vision.
Reese's ego may be bruised, but Turner's career just got a second wind, and all it took was stepping away from the drama and into the gym with someone who is actually about elevating the game. The move speaks volumes. Angel may still have fans, but she is learning the hard way that clout fades and teamwork sticks.
Mashed potatoes! Burn! Thought we were gonna leave the hop skippity do 3000 in 2024. Jumping off one foot, landing on that same foot. Then we're stat padding. Still, I thought we were past this, Angel. Burn! Rebounder in WNBA history. Look at this. Elite rebound. Look at that vertical. Look at the outlet pass. No, Angel! No! Why, Angel? Why? Not the kick out three! Butter pecan! Burn! If you throw it out of bounds, you hate puppies. What? She a playmaker. She's a point queen. Point queen. She making plays for the other team. Bang! Caitlin Clark's not the only one that can make cool passes. I can do it. Me too.
Maybe Angel Reese should try a groundbreaking concept for once. It is called humility shocking, right? Imagine actually prioritizing your team instead of turning every game into a personal highlight reel picture. Reese sharing the spotlight rather than clinging to it, like her legacy depends on it, and approaching the court like a teammate, not a solo act with a chip on her shoulder. But of course, that would require a complete rebrand from her current status as the queen of ego and unnecessary theatrics. So while Reese continues rehearsing her next emotional press conference or plotting her next media stunt, let's raise a toast to Brianna Turner and Caitlin Clark, two players who actually understand what teamwork looks like.
Talk about you on the court. Like, what sort of attributes do you think you're going to bring, and where will you, add to the Fever from last year to this year?
Yeah, I think I'm really just like a calming presence. I feel like I never get too high or get too low. People are like, why don't you smile more? Why don't you get excited? I'm like, I'm just chilling. I'm vibing. Like, I feel like I'm really an observer, but I am really competitive as well. I like to run the floor, like to play defense, like to win, and I think the Fever was a place to be if I wanted to win.
Now, just when we thought the WNBA offseason could not serve up more drama, Brianna Turner pulled off the ultimate plot twist. Remember not too long ago when Turner was throwing some subtle jabs at Caitlin Clark online? Yes, us too. But now you would think they were best friends from birth with the way they are smiling in training photos together, vibing on the court like they have known each other forever. It is giving frenemies to finals energy, and honestly, the internet is eating it up. Meanwhile, Angel Reese is left awkwardly standing in the background like the third wheel no one invited to the party. Sad.
One say, for WNBA players, they should all stay off the tweet. If they can stay off Twitter, if that's the thing, if you can stay off Twitter and you're a Fever player, you're going to do well. You're going to do really, really well. But, yeah, obviously, she's done that. She's turned off replies. And with that being said, like, she is an unbelievable defender.